The boy placed a marble on the floor. The marble quickly rolled toward the balcony. To test his theory, Mr. Wang put down another marble, but this time, it didn't move at all. His wife thought he was just overthinking. That night, it started to rain heavily. The entire building actually sank 5 centimeters into the ground, but the people inside had no idea. The next morning, disaster struck. Mr. Wang was woken up by strong shaking. He opened the window and froze. Huge cracks had formed all over the street. Panicked neighbors were running for their lives. Before he could react, the ceiling came crashing down. At first, he thought it was an earthquake, but then, the entire building began to collapse straight down. Within seconds, the whole structure fell into a massive sinkhole. Meanwhile, his wife had just returned from grocery shopping. Seeing their home had vanished, she was frozen in shock. Inside the building, Mr. Wang opened his son's bedroom door, but no one was there. Just then, a car suddenly crashed through their living room, falling straight from above. When it stopped, Mr. Wang saw the man was one of his co-workers. He rushed to help him, but pulled too hard and ripped off the car handle. The car started sliding backwards. His co-worker tried pulling on the broken handle, but that broke off too. Mr. Wang could only stand there, speechless. Luckily, just as the car was about to fall, the building shifted again and wedged it against the sinkhole wall. His co-worker narrowly escaped death. Mr. Wang quickly pulled him to safety. Everyone then headed to the roof to call for help, but at that depth, there was no signal at all. At the same time, rescue teams arrived at the scene. They started their first round of rescue, sending down a few brave volunteers to explore. But as soon as they entered the sinkhole, rocks began falling from above. They had no choice but to climb back out, so they switched to using a drone. But the sinkhole was way deeper than they expected. The drone lost signal before it even got halfway down, and crashed. The survivors inside were thrilled to see the drone. It meant someone outside had found them. The unlucky coworker grabbed the drone and started shouting for help, but his loud voice caused the building to shake again. And just like that, the second collapse began. The violent tremor knocked everyone off balance. They held on to whatever they could to survive. Fortunately, the drone suddenly picked up a signal. Once the rescue team received the video feed, they quickly dropped supplies and a satellite phone into the sinkhole. Finally, the survivors could call their families. But when Mr. Wang talked to his wife, he found out their son never went grocery shopping, which meant he had to be trapped somewhere inside the giant sinkhole. Worried for his son's safety, Mr. Wang made a bold decision. Even with the building on the verge of collapse, he was going to search the lower floors and find his missing son.